Hi guys, it's me Dee, and I am going to demonstrate my new full star mandolin and chopper. This one did come with a spiralizer as well, which is so great if you want to use it to make zucchini noodles or anything that you wanted to spiral. We got a dehydrator, and that's why I purchased this mandolin. Now, if you're going to use the mandolin, this does come with a cut resistant glove. I highly recommend you use that so you don't have your fingers sliced off. Today I am going to make some meatloaf, and I thought it was the perfect time to demonstrate how this dicer works. So right now I have the fine dicer inside, and it also does come with a medium dicer. You can see how that would be really good for like sweet potato fries or any kind of potatoes like that. So I just quartered my onion. Nobody likes to chop onions, right? I just quartered it, and now it's so easy. We're just gonna close this top lid and shove it down, and it slices. And number two, so easy. Even if I don't get all the, give it a good push. Almost done with a full onion, you know, push that over, keep this one, push it all the way through, and it's clean. And then here's the fourth, which is gonna go right into my meatloaf perfectly. Close this, and there we have it. So we have a drawer. You can either lift off the top, which is really easy, or you have a drawer that you can just slide out. And look at this. Look how, like, that is salsa worthy, but it's going to be perfect for my meatloaf. I do love to have a lot of fresh vegetables in our house with my cooking, and this just saves me so much time. To unlock it, all you have to do is push this right here, and you can change out whatever, you know, blade that you want, whatever dicer you want. So it's so easy to use. I hope that you found my review helpful.
The adjustable end cap on your juicer lets you control how tightly your produce is squeezed for maximum output when juicing various types of fruits and vegetables. Making sure that you correctly use your adjustable end cap will improve both the quality of your juice and your overall juicing experience. So here are the steps to learn before you get ready to make your next glass of juice. To adjust your end cap, face your juicer from the front and turn counterclockwise to tighten, and turn clockwise to loosen. Always start your juicing session on the tightest setting of the adjustable end cap. This setting may look different on various juicer models. As you juice, alternate your produce from soft to firm. The firmer produce will help to push the softer produce through the chute. Alternate back and forth and always end with your firm produce. It is very natural that sometimes you may experience a temporary clog while feeding your produce through the chute. Should this occur, simply dial the adjustable end cap down slowly. Once your pulp is cleared and exited into your pulp collection cup, you will dial your adjuster up to the tightest setting. And then you can resume your juicing session. We recommend a cleaning after every 16 ounces of juice. Making sure you understand proper operating procedures will help and simplify your juicing process to deliver delicious juices for years to come.
So today I have the Easy Off jar opener. I installed one of these a few months back for my mother, and she loved the thing. It helped her out quite a bit. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to get one for myself. And these are great to use, very easy to use. Pretty much you just install it underneath your counter and you're good to go. It does have like a sticky strip on the back, but I'd recommend using the screws because it's not going to hold that great. Now that little part there, it is very sharp, so you do want to be careful. You can easily cut your fingers if you're not careful there. But that's what you need to grip the jar lids, and then you got 3 holes where you can put the screws in. And the holes or the screws are fairly small where it won't go all the way through. What I do is I just take off the little backing of the sticky tape. That way we can at least put it where we want it, and then we'll drill the holes in right after. And that's pretty much all you need to do there. Next, just install your 3 screws. So the first thing, I'll just do a pickle jar. Just stick it up against the backing there, give it a little twist, and it pops them right off. You could also do much smaller lids. Super easy. We could also do the jars for like syrups and different things like that. You know, they get really sticky and they're hard to open sometimes. Overall, this will open just about any jar lid. I mean, it pretty much has opened any jar lid I have tried.
So this is everything that was in the package besides the little user manual, which has some nice pictures. I just wanted to show you right here. So all you have to do to assemble this is to push the handle into this stainless steel body. So I'm just going to push this right until it clicks into place. I like that this is really strong stainless steel. This is actually an upgraded model that has thicker metal and it's a lot more durable, which I'm really excited about. I just know how hard it can be to really cut and slice through a pineapple, especially a really strong one. So I think this is gonna be really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this up and then follow the instructions with my pineapple so we can see how nicely it slices it up. All right, I have everything that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna use a cutting board to cut on. I have my pineapple. I have my pineapple core right here, and I'm just gonna reassemble it now that I have it all washed up and ready to go. So I just wanted to show you before I get this part all dirty, cutting the pineapple, that there are these little serrated pieces right around where the core of the pineapple is gonna be. And then there's this little serrated edge right here. So the idea is you're gonna push this down around the pineapple core, and then you're going to continue to twist it down and around so you don't even have to cut off the edges of the pineapple, which is just, that's the hard part. It's just gonna make it so much easier. Okay, let's go ahead and try it out and see how it turns out. We do wanna cut off the top with the leaves to start, so I have a knife here, we're gonna do that. Okay, I have the top cut off here. Now in your pineapple, you can see where the core is because it's this darker and typically harder part right there in the middle. So this one actually has kind of a small core. So this is gonna work great. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by first pushing this down on the core, and now we're gonna start to rotate it. And we're just gonna keep twisting all the way until we get to the bottom. It's not too hard to do either. I'm not like using all my strength or anything. Okay, at this point, I think I've reached the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. What? That is crazy. You can see there's a bunch of residual juice left in there. That is insane. Wow, okay, I knew this was gonna work, but I didn't know it was gonna work that well. So the next step is we're gonna take off this little top part. So now that I've taken off the top part, I can grab a bowl right here, and then I can just tip this upside down and slide all of my little pineapple pieces onto it. So you can see this is essentially a large spiral of pineapple. That is so cool. So you can just break them off at every circle, or you can just leave them just like this. Now that I'm done, that was so much easier even than I was thinking. That didn't even take that much strength. I was able to do it by myself. This is going to change the amount of times that I buy pineapple, because the biggest struggle buying a pineapple is actually cutting it up. That's definitely the hardest part and the biggest barrier for me. But honestly, this is going to probably be one of our favorite fruits now, and the ones that we get a lot more frequently, just because this is so much easier to cut like this. Overall, very impressed.
I wanted to talk about this Gravity Electric Pepper and Salt Grinder set. I got this a couple months ago because I wanted to find something that was stylish that I could leave on my counter. This particular model is battery operated, and it takes 6 AAA batteries per unit. But like I said, I've actually had this a couple months and I haven't had to replace the batteries yet. This actually has a gravity sensor, so you can operate it with one hand. There's no buttons, you don't shake it, and you don't grind it. All you do is turn it upside down, and it dispenses fresh ground spice. There is a knob at the top here that you can adjust how coarse or fine that the spice does come out. And at the bottom here, this is actually clear acrylic, it's not glass, and you actually just unscrew it, and that's how you refill it. I use mine with black peppercorn and pink Himalayan salt, but you can really use anything in it. Well, I hope you find that video helpful. Thank you.